set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Let's go.
Another one for Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Zach sets up a tough 3rd and goal. They're at the 12.
Here we go. Strike. Cougar 19. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
1st down, play action. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Handoff now to Judkins. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Throwing now off the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So fourth down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Down on the bootleg. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Okay, ready?
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
60 Vikings, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw it here on first. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
To the right side, no one has it. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
No! Go!
Third down run by Gibbs. Now the grass wasn't greener on the outside, Brock. He's tracked down out there, and that loses yards. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swinging. 2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go! Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 43. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Move it, 19.
Looking in the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for receivers, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Ready?
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Go! Cut!
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession.
11-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to push one deep, throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, baby. It's gonna be okay. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, here we go. Steady.
He'll look to throw. Gets him on the end route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Ready? Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Shotgun handoff here for Jenkins. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're throwing it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they love the touchdown run.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Project, this is what you want.
The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready? Cowboy 80.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Fits it through the middle. Gets some space around midfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. I'll throw it. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other. Give him a chance to make a play.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Here's Gibbs on the carry. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
First and 10, they're going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Let's go now. Go.
He's going to throw this one. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, Judkins. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's fourth down now. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Ready.
He's on the ground with Gibbs. There he goes, right sideline. At the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 24, Bills 3.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, it's an interception! And the Texans will take over after the tackle's made at the 40-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Texans to the line, first and 10.
Rocco 80.
A give left side for Gibbs. stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Second and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Tag! Check up!
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got a man marked. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Gravity Lions! Ready?
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now here he goes on the boot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that takes them to 3rd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go! 70 Timberwolves! Steady!
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Go!
Gibbs will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. They'll send him over the middle. Out to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Ready!
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Come on, come on! Ready!
He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, check! 60 boxes!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Let's go now!
Throwing from the gun. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
First down, Bills.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And the Texans grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Ready! Deputy Lion! Ready!
Running for the marker on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Got it. Ready?
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Dropping back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He works this to the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready?
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready?
Blown back into the handoff. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Ready? Let go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got his man, this is Noel. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Set. Rock. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Texans have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Down.
Here's another for it. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Let's go.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Steady.
They'll come out throwing. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Ready.
Here's a throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And it's 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Let go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Cowboy 8.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Catch made over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Ready.
Handoff on second and short. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Back-to-back carries here. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Set up. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Hand off to the back. Has some room to work. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Texans continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
Texans 41, Bills 3.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Right side, caught by Davis. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Let's go. Let's go.
Working now from the gun. Finding Davis. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
8-yard pickup. First down, Buffalo.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bills trying to do some window dressing.
Ready, ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Setting up to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Big strike here to Williams. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
Looking inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and then some. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They are throwing it again. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they'll be left with third and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Third down from the gun. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
To number 86. A 5-yard pickup brings up fourth down and goal.
Well, no doubt looking for a moral victory here in lieu of one on the scoreboard, Brock. It's fourth and goal.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
One final shot here. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week they're going to be right back here playing for